1, 2, 3. My microphone working. 1. Yeah. Alright, see what happens. Schedule. Why is it saying schedule when it's live? Oh, just go hang on. Right. There we go. What happened here? Did it work? Went to the poll. We'll put a new poll up. Right. So, hello, Jessica. LSS Midlands. I think that might be John. And Angela. Hello. So, sorry the channel might be a bit laggy. I'm actually well, I've got all my files kind of like from yesterday, last night and today from Bushcrafting, joining all together through. Oh, you can only do it on a live channel. I've only just found out I can do it. Funny enough, I thought, what's that little thing down there? I thought, what's that? What is that? What is that? So down here, you got this thing here. If I click on it, it'll open a new poll and show support. You can do all that. So don't know. I don't know. One person said yes anyway. What you do is click on the blue thing, and then I suppose click yes or no. I don't know. Don't ask me. I've only just noticed it. So I'm thinking about it. I'm pondering about it. Because it's not fair for you guys and it's not fair for me because one, I'm not getting activity in here, and two, you're not getting any activity to watch, to be honest. And again, sorry if the video is a bit laggy. I am doing the video from the bushcraft. Now, as you know, with any hobby, it can be costly, and you got to keep buying equipment constantly, all the time. I do see that when you're using like certain equipment like a REM pod, a K2 meter, any kind of device that we believe that spirits are able to communicate with us with, if you're doing it in the same location constantly all the time, I believe the spirits are going to get fed up using that equipment and they want something new to use. Well, I don't have the funding to go out and buy new equipment. That's why I try to build my own equipment, but half the equipment never bloody works or can't get it to work. Can't either get it to work or they don't know how to work it, even though I explain how to work it. They don't know how to work it. I think the best piece of equipment really is just like I can't even, right? The best bit of equipment really is an EVP recorder, possibly a ghost box, and an EMF device. Now, I've still not had my EDI from the company. It's been like 4 months now. And all I keep getting is fobbed off, same answer. Oh, we're waiting for the stock to turn up. We're waiting for the reply. We've emailed them. We're waiting for a reply. 4 months, and they won't even give me a refund. What they want to do is give me a credit. And there's nothing on there what I want. I've told them there's nothing what I want on there. Even though they brought out this new device, I don't want, at 59 quid, I don't want it. I want my money back, or I want the EDI. Now, there was a shortage with like processors, because the bloody pandemic screwed everything up. Factories closed, or didn't have the staff, or they had to lay staff off, or staff couldn't get in because of the restrictions and lockdowns. So, a lot of stuff did kind of like put behind, and a lot of stuff wasn't manufactured. But with all the fault by now, I would have got, my EDI, which would have been a blinding bit of equipment to use, but I ain't got it. Now, as I said, spirits do like using equipment, but I'm pretty sure they get fed up with the equipment after a while. If I was stuck in a location and, several groups came in using K2 meters, ghost boxes, Mel meters, all that kind of stuff, yeah, I'll probably get fed up with it. I probably might not want to even communicate with them anymore. Now, to put it bluntly, my channel's gone down anyway. And all I can put that down to is all the fucking hate, drama, and bullshit that caused it. Quite a few people attacked me because they wouldn't attack me, because they're just hateful, jealous little shitbags. And, it did my channel back for about 1.5 years. I just didn't want to do anything. I was so stressed, depressed, and anxiety and all that kind of stuff. Medical issues as well, apart from those 3. Ended up in hospital, busting my hand, having seizure, God knows what else, I just, not got it in me to do it. The other thing being is that, I can't do the stuff what I used to do with the DVR because the DVR don't work. The cameras come up, but it's not recording. And when it does record, which is not the recording, it doesn't connect to the computer. So I can't screen share any DVR screens via my PC through StreamYard because it won't connect to the DVR. Now, I was looking at buying a new one, but I've been buying other stuff. I've been buying stuff for me bushcrafting, like a blow-up mattress, new bushcraft knives, electric screwdriver, but battery operated one. Just bought myself a operated chainsaw, mini one, which I used for the first time yesterday, and you'll see that on my other channel later, because I'm still uploading, still joining all the files together. It's been like that for like 3 hours, and it's still joining the files together. Once that's done, I've got to put it through another application to squeeze that file to a lower format file, then I upload it. Then that can take another hour or two to upload. So it won't worry. I don't think it'll be done tonight. Early hours of the morning, it should be uploaded. Now, it's not so much the equipment. I don't give a shit. If I have to use the same equipment, I use the same equipment. But the thing being is that I've got no one to do it with. No, one time before Simon James moved to where he is and happily got a family together here, he'd come down on the odd occasion and do some ghost hunting. Avon, nephew, he used to come up and do ghost hunting with me. I used to do ghost hunting with Pete, Paranormal Man, but he's moved and he's not contacted me to see if I want to go down to his new location and do any ghost hunting down there. There ain't no one around here that I know who wants to do any ghost hunting. Someone said to me, why don't you put a video up requesting for any groups or any lone ghost hunter who wants to meet up and do a collab and go and do ghost hunting somewhere. Well, that's what I did do when I first started. I did that, and that's how I met Pete, Paranormal Man. And that's many, many years ago. So I'm not reading chat. Catch up with the chat in a minute. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to close the channel down, but I'm thinking of stopping the paranormal because there's just nothing I can do. The cemetery's shut 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You can't get in there because they've got 10-foot fucking gates and walls. The only place I could go to, and I'd only probably want to go there once because what's the point of going there? God knows, what's the point of going there 2, 3, 4 times? The first time you might not get nothing, so you go second time, you might not get nothing. Third time you might get something, or you might get something the first time. You think, oh, wait, I'll go back, and the second, third time, fourth time, you won't get nothing. Now that's the little small church, which has got a small cemetery in over at Mitcham Church Road, and I've got videos on that from way back. I'd like to do some local parks around here again, but it just don't really feel, that good without anyone really. Because even if you did do a cemetery, you really need a second person with you, just in case of any accidents. You could trip over a headstone, or a brick, or a branch or something. Seriously injure yourself, and if you're on your own, you might not be found until the morning. And, by the time morning comes, if anyone actually comes past you and sees you, you might survive. You might fucking end up dead. Can you just imagine tripping over a headstone and smashing your head on the fucking, headstone itself and, dying there? You can't really be doing cemeteries on your own. I was thinking about doing some stuff over at the Bushcraft, but I don't know. I don't feel it's active over there. Although I had a really weird dream last night, which I'll tell you about in a minute. It was only a quick dream, but it was a weird one. It's just do I carry on or do I stop? Or do I stop and give it a break and try again next year? No, I don't know. I want to carry on, but I just don't have the oomph to do it, It's not the willpower. It's just, do I have that same interest getting out and doing stuff that I used to do, 2, 3, 4 years ago with people, and carry on doing it? But to do that, I need people to be with me because it's more safety that way. I don't even feel that this place, my own home, is active anymore. Well, sometimes I hear the odd little tap, little knock, see the odd little shadow figure, but I can't prove it. I can't show you it because the DVR system don't work. And to get a new DVR system, you're talking about 200 quid. 200 quid I don't have at the moment. No, if I had stopped buying all the stuff from Bushcraft, I would have probably had 100 quid put together. it still would have took a while for me to get her, you know, the other extra £100. But now it is definitely £200 because I've been spending money on bushcraft. Like I bought myself an electric drill, bought myself, well, I say electric, it's battery powered. This one here, which got no battery in because it's charging up at the moment. Look, you've got food out. Oh, just let me go and give this cat some fucking biscuits before I go crazy. Right, you got some food. You still got like, you know what? I gave her a container that long and that deep of biscuits, right? You know, near enough a quarter of a box of biscuits because I didn't think I'd be home tonight. Yeah, but I'm home and she's still asking for food, and when she's still got like that much food, a container that long, that deep, she's still got so many biscuits in there. Oh. Maybe the bloody thing didn't work. Hang on. I've got, do you like this channel? Should I close it? 38% saying yes and 62% is saying no. And I'm ending it now. So don't worry about it. It's probably the trolls coming on and saying close it. Well, I probably will be closing it. Not closing it down, but, you know, stop doing what I'm doing. Because, like, as I say, like, you need to have someone to do ghost hunting with, or even like a group to go ghost hunting with. It's not worth doing it here because I just don't feel the energy. And I'm not going to start, you know, conjuring up negative spirits like Pete used to do. If things happen, it happen. If they don't, they don't. I've not really felt much in here, to be honest with you. I'm not going to start doing, you know, ghost boxes and Ouija boards and pendulums and EVPs thinking we're going to get something when we won't, you know. So I don't think we will get anything. I would like, you know, if I could get someone to go out with me and do ghost hunting, it'd be a lot better because I'd like to try to do like live streams out there and, you know, do videos and get home and upload them and let you watch them. You know, people have asked me, you know, when you're doing your next ghost box, when you're doing your next Ouija board. Well, ghost box, I never hardly hear anything on them. So I don't know if we're getting any kind of communication. And I don't sit and listen back to the audio. And the Ouija board, you know, I'm not being nasty to Abby, but I'm always getting Abby coming through. I'm not getting any other spirits coming through. And usually I say, Abby, you know, sometimes I say, step back, let's see what comes through tonight. And she'll say, okay. And if anything negative does come through, then, you know, we got Abby, Tina, Dougie, maybe my other stepdad, Ronald, my uncle Reggie, you know, they'll all come and muscle in and probably get rid of any nasty, evil, possibly demonic little shits. No, I don't mind mischievous little buggers, you know, because I, you know, like a little, you know, bit of funny joke, don't we, in one way, I suppose. But you know, if you pull the wrong thing in, you know, I've always said like, you know, I want to catch something which is like amazing, which I have caught stuff, and it has been amazing, you know. And people say it's fake. How can you fake an apparition? You know, a full blown black apparition that appears on your CCTV camera while you're in here doing a live stream. You know, how can you fake a look down your hallway just before you go out to the kitchen and you see her under the hallway? How can you fake a lighting on me running across the kitchen and then like shooting up and on freeze? It looks like some kind of angelic being or spirit or whatever, you know, kind of thing. You know, you can't fake that shit. It's impossible. I've never faked anything in my fucking life, and I never would do. So I find it very difficult to try to catch anything now. And I think that's either because I just don't feel like the energy's around, or I just don't really tune into that energy, or even feel the energy, you know. So I know I have said that, you know, I'd like to do some ghost hunting at where I am on the bushcraft. Well, there still might be a possibility of doing that, but I wouldn't live stream it. The only thing is at the moment there's so much weed and bramble over there. You know, I've tripped over today and yesterday about a dozen times, seriously. So until the weed and bramble suddenly starts rotting away, and you know, autumn comes and all the leaves starts dropping, then I might go over there and do a night time and, you know, do a ghost hunt over there. I think about 2 months ago when I was up there, I was walking around, I took a K2 meter and a ghost box, you know, just to see if we did get anything. And, you know, the K2 meter started going ballistic. And I couldn't understand what it was. So I think about a week later, I took up my metal detector thinking it could have been something like electrical or a cable or, you know, something else, and didn't find nothing apart from a shotgun shell. Maybe someone got shot by a fucking shotgun, and that's like the thing that was like causing the K2 to go crazy. I don't know. I just don't feel that, you know, there's a lot of energy in here, you know. Sometimes you know, say I might hear something, I might see like a little shadowy figure down at the bottom, but, you know, I can't show that to you because the CCTV is not recording. I've changed the hard drive over 3 times. It'll work for like a day or two and stop. So it's definitely the box, which is not letting the recorder record, and it's also affecting it to not connect to the PC, so I can get it connected and have all the screens up on the PC to share with you, like we used to. You know, give it to the new year, you know, like January, February time. If I can get another CCTV cheap, then I might, you know, start what we used to do. You know, do like a little live stream and have a device out in the kitchen or in the living room. Have CCTV cameras turned on and see if we can get any activity that way. Now, I'm not saying activity is completely stopped, but I just don't feel that, you know, there is a lot of activity. I don't feel there's that kind of energy in here. Maybe they've all kind of like said, well, fuck this, I'm going because you know, Steve ain't doing it. You know, you've got to have the, you know, the right mind to do stuff. I know, like, you know, Ulrich and the other few people are seeing stuff at the back. I don't see what they see. You know, different people see things, different people have different abilities. You know, someone could be, Ulrich could see like a full blown apparition sitting next to me right now. I wouldn't know about it. unless I felt it. It'd be crazy if I saw it, but what this stuff I don't see. It's just that, the feeling that I feel, the energy I feel like. Sometimes I feel like there's the depressive kind of feeling. Sometimes there's a happy feeling. Sometimes there's a kind of like down and out feeling. I don't feel any of those apart from myself. I bored and fed up with doing stuff. But it's not so saying that I don't have it in me. I do, but I don't. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it because I don't want to be doing stuff when like we don't get nothing. It could be like a complete failure, thinking that we're going to get something and we won't get nothing. I could do it one night and suddenly all hell might break loose. You've got to keep trying, I suppose, to get something, but I don't keep trying if there's nothing here. I'm not saying that my house has always been haunted. I'm not. I say it's been active, yeah, but hell, it's been bloody active. Because of the stuff we've caught, stuff we've seen, stuff we've heard on EVP. Even I've said openly, you can't expect a spirit to come out and play because you want it to come out and play. You can't make it look like it's a circus to them. You can't be provocative, because if you provoke the wrong spirit, then shit can happen. And I'm not willing for something demonic to like attack me and throw things at me and just cause me live in hell. I don't want that. But I do want a little bit of activity, like poltergeist activity where things move and you actually see it moving, you can actually record it. I wouldn't mind that, but I want something like positive, not negative, a positive poltergeist who's willing to come out and play, who's willing to make the lights flash when you ask them to, flash the lights and suddenly light flash on and off. Or, pick up my metal cup here and suddenly it picks up, it's all being recorded. You call that stuff, it'd be crazy, but people's going to turn around and say, fake. You can't see his hands, he's got fishing wire stuck on the ceiling, and you can see his arm kind of moves down slightly, and what's happening is that the cup is being pulled up by fishing wire. But let's say fishing wire was connected to the handle. The hand is going to go up that way, isn't it? Going to go up that way, unless you had it around the rim. Then you might be able to have it that way. But I'm not one who would do that. I don't want to fake shit. I know people have fake shit and they just screwed their channel up, but they came back and they started getting the activity. So they've gone to lots of different locations. They've gone with other people. But the channel ain't closing. But what I might do is have the odd chat, coffee chat time to time, like once or twice a week. But I won't be doing any paranormal, not until next year. So I was hoping to go down to Bexley next month and ask Warren, my nephew, to take me up at Jordan's Wood, but he's not feeling too good. He's not been well lately. So I can't make him take me somewhere when he's not well enough, Aaron, he's completely out of the paranormal. He used to love it, he used to come out and do stuff with me, but for some reason he just don't want to do it anymore. I think it's where he had that near-death experience in hospital, and he said that he died for 2 minutes or something, Maybe he saw something when he passed away for those 2 minutes, and it scared the living daylights out of him. And maybe that's the reason why I don't want to do it, and I can understand that. If I had people living around near me who had the same interest, it'd be a different matter. I'd be out doing a lot of stuff, and uploading stuff. But the only time I'll be doing that now is if I do anything at Witchcraft, but that won't be So I don't know. Right, let's go on to thingy-jig. Right, Oscar, hello. I think that was John. Angela. Scrolled up too quick. Exactly, John. Yeah, it all depends on the mood of the spirits as well. You know, let's say like there's 20 spirits that might be residing in here, and I feel that there's 20 spirits in here, and I really want to try and communicate with the spirits and, you know, do the live stream. Maybe they want to communicate, but don't want it live streamed. You know, maybe they feel afraid that they might get seen or heard, you know, kind of thing. Maybe it's where they might think, well, we'll only communicate with you, you know, on your own. We don't want other people listening and watching. Because you can have spirits like that, I suppose. And you don't need a load of equipment, but I think a change of equipment is a good idea. But I just don't have the funding to buy new equipment. And so I've been going a bit too crazy with all the electronic stuff I've been buying. I've stopped doing that now again. So I spent hundreds of quid fucking buying like diodes, capacitors, resistors, project boxes, switches, little kits. That's a 10-minute spasm again. Then I started buying all the bushcraft stuff. And I have been out bushcrafting. I went out yesterday. I was planning to do 2.5 days and 2 nights. So I'd be home before the 72 hour. Because that's what the ISPCA, the cat, alone for more than 72 hours. So I was going to do yesterday, which I did do. I did last night, and last night was a bit crazy. And I did half a day today, and I came home. I wanted to stay tonight, but I didn't get a lot of sleep because my neck was hurting. I know my neck hurts here, but last night it was bloody killing me because I just could not get comfortable. I bought a blow up mattress, yeah, which I'm using up there. But the pillar, you just like sink in. It's holding you up. It's like that, you know, and that's making your neck hurt. So what I'd done, I put my old sleep, you know, I had a sleep bag up there, which I kept up there, but I bought a brand new one, which was like 4 Seasons. I'll tell you, it's really nice and really warm, especially when it gets cold. Oh, it did get a little chilly last night, but nice and warm in the new sleeping bag. But the old sleeping bag, I stuck kind of like on top of the actual blow up pillar, right? That still didn't work. So then I got one of my camo shirts, because I usually take 2 camo shirts and my camo top. So I got one of the camo shirts and stuck that on top. That didn't work. I took a little brown cushion up there. Kind of seemed to work at first, but then everything kept sliding around, so I had to keep getting up and adjusting things. And eventually, I managed to start falling asleep. And I don't know how long I was asleep for. I got woken up by knocking from somewhere. I don't know if someone was in the woods behind me, cutting down trees or, you know, hammering something. But that went on for half an hour or so. Bang, 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 bang. I thought, what the fuck is that? So after that finished, I managed to doze off. And I don't know how long I was asleep for, but I can't say it was a nightmare, but it was like a dream, right? I don't know what I was dreaming about, but suddenly this kind of woman appeared in my dream, and the dream was that I was actually in my camp, which I was. You know, I was sleeping there, and I was laying in bed, fast asleep, and all of a sudden this white figure of a woman comes straight through the door. And as soon as that happened, I kind of like startled myself and woke myself up and looking around. But it really looked like a woman, probably middle age, a bit older, dressed in all white, came through, not actually, you know, open the door and coming through. She actually like kind of like levitated through the door. Well, what the fuck, you know, and I'm going, what have you told you know, oh, shit. I knew you could actually record your dreams, man. That'd be crazy. And I'm not bullshitting you. It kind of like spun out a little bit. So I'm laying there thinking, okay, that's got to be in a dream. No, that didn't happen. You know, I didn't see it. Yeah, it's a dream. I just lay back down and I fell asleep and I woke up about 5 o'clock, half 5. Looked up, saw it was getting light outside. I thought, well, it's not time to get up yet. So I closed my eyes and woke up again about 9 o'clock. It's light, looked at the clock, just closed my eyes and fell asleep for another hour. So I took my battery power pack with me yesterday, and I was able to charge my phone up because I did do a live stream last night, as you know. If you didn't, a bit tough, you'll have to go back and watch it later. But my phone actually went down to 50%. I thought, shit, you know, if I'm going to be another day, another night, you know, I need to charge my phone up. But I didn't stay a second night. I come home. You know, my neck was still hurting, and I wanted to redo the wall and the door, but if I started pulling down the wall, I was too concerned that, you know, it might bring the whole fucking roof down. And that would have been even more work. And I don't think I would have got the wall, the roof, and the door done in one day. I would have probably been sleeping without no roof. And no, my luck, it probably would have like had a storm and pissed down, got me soaking wet, and I would have came home drenched with probably a fever. No, I did do a little bit to the door. I removed one plank from the what's name. The door still as it is. I just put another little piece on the inside to cover at least a little bit more of the gap up. Put another padlock on the outside, so it's got 2 padlocks now. The only thing I didn't do was put another bolt on in the inside, which I was going to do. So it would have had 2 bolts in the chain. But when you close it, you can still see at the top the gap. You don't see the gap at the bottom now, but you see a gap at the top. And when you close the door and you lock up outside, there ain't no gap at the bottom, but there's still a gap at the top. So, you know, I just can't figure a way of, you know, doing it. And I thought, sod this, I ain't going to do this anymore, fuck it. I just packed up. I didn't even do hardly any videos today. I think I did 2 videos, maybe 3, knowing them. I did one of me cooking a little bit of pork, 2 bits of pork I had. So I did that. Then I did a clothing video, left. And as I was leaving, you know, what I normally do is instead of going through Ron's part, like sometimes I don't want to, you know, talk to anyone. What I normally do is walk across the field a little bit and hop over the barbed wire into the public woodlands and go around the back way. And as I was going down the back way, you still come to the front of Ron's, but, you know, unless he's outside, you'll see it, but he's normally inside. And I could hear this like chainsaw going. I thought, Ron's probably cut some trees down. But it wasn't. It was the forestry commission. And there was actually like, you got like this fence way that goes through the woodland. Well, part of the woodland anyway. And I was actually like taking the old one down and putting a new one up. But instead of having like wood all the way across, like, you know, the 2 beams and, you know, the wood between them, they put in beams and like wire. You know, fucking cheap bastards. Anything to save money. A bit dangerous at night time, I tell you. If you walk into that, you probably like cut yourself. But there's some wood there, and I thought, interesting. I hope they leave some next time. I left some next time I got there, which I will take some. If they're not going to take it, I'll definitely take some and use it as firewood. But it's nothing that I could probably use, you know, to make a new door frame or anything like that. You know, what I really do need is like a wardrobe door. That'd be perfect. Because then that way, what I've got to do is to cut the top off, a bit off at the top, and then make that wall kind of like more straight by putting like a, I say like wood plank, you know, one of those like, you know, like a door frame, you know, piece of wood. Put one of those on that side, and then that'd be perfect. But I've not seen anyone throwing out wardrobe doors, you know, going up there. No, I'm not fucking carrying one from down here. If I saw someone throw a wardrobe out around this area, I wouldn't just go up and get the door so I can take it up there. You know, look a bit strange carrying a wardrobe door on the bus. God, this fucking video is taking so long to do. Right, let's carry on. Yeah. See, my son actually works in a supermarket so he can get food, you know, and he gets discount. He's asked if I wanted food before, but I said no. So I'm kind of like fussy on the food that I eat. I do like, you know, chicken and pork. I bought some beef, like this beef thing the other day, which is quite nice. Beef in gravy. You stick it in the microwave for 6 minutes. And it's got like, you know, its juices, and it's got like its own little sachet of barbecue that you can squirt on top. Had that with rice the other day. That's quite nice. Probably go and buy another one tomorrow because it was nice. I've got 2 bits of pork. Just a whole packet of ham out because it was expired. It said the 6th of August. 6th of August. What is it now? 24th. So that went in the bin. I've got bread that's gone in the bin. What else I put in the bin? Nothing. So I don't like to waste food, but sometimes I forget what I have got and I don't eat what I've got some of the times. Like, you know, I had a couple of eggs in there which have been in there for weeks on end, and you know, they were expired, so I threw them away. But I did buy another packet of 6. So tomorrow, if I don't cook that pork, I'll probably have some scrambled egg, which I do like. Scrambled egg. You know, milk, butter in a saucepan, crack a few eggs, put a bit of salt and pepper in. Sometimes I like sticking a little bit of herb in it. Give it a good old stir up, then it'll bubble up, then it'll fluff up. If I've got bread, get some bread and butter, soak that up with the bread and butter, and just eat the egg on a spoon. So yeah. Yeah, I know, don't worry, I'm just in a confusing mood. Well, the question was meant to be, do you like the question, and should I close it if you don't like it? So it was a bit confusing. Should I close the channel? Yes. Or should I keep the channel open? That's what it's meant to have been. So don't worry about it. Fuck it. I'm not going to put a new one up. What about Simon? Simon got, I think he got married eventually, but he's got 2 kids now. And he moved further up north. So he can't come down. Plus he's working. So that's Simon James, not Simon as in our nephew Simon, by the way. I know a couple of people close their channels down or just thinking about closing them down as well. Right, Ian. Do you like the channel? Shall I close it? Yes. Ian, yeah, I see. You want me to close the channel, don't you, Ian? Thank you, Ian. Don't worry about it. I'll do another live chat, coffee chat sometime. and then I'll put a different poll up. Then you can check from the poll yes or no. You can put yes, yes, or no, no, or no, yes, or yes, no. You love my channel, but not to close it. Well, I'm not closing it as in like, deleting it. So I've worked fucking 9 years on this damn channel, 2012, 9 years. I'm not closing it. I'm just saying like I might not do it anymore, paranormal. Oh, if I do, it might be next year now. I don't think I'll be doing anything this year. All I'd like to do is think over the bushcraft. I can't go out and do anything because there's certain reasons, too much bramble, too many stumps, which are where the tree's been cut down in the past, and the bramble's hiding all the stumps. I tripped over like a dozen times within 2 days yesterday. Weeds, sting nettles. Once that all goes and the ground's a bit more clearer, and if I decide to go up there and stay a night, probably do one up there, but it's getting it's getting darker earlier now, isn't it? And I find it bloody difficult to do anything, during the night time. Like last night, I was sitting there for about an hour. After the stream I'd done, I said, well, I'm closing down, I'm going to let the tinder die down. I'm not going to put any more wood on. After closing the stream down, I thought, fuck this, I ain't even tired yet. So I dumped more firewood on the fire and just sat there watching the fire for 45 minutes. Then I decided to go to bed. I just let the wood stop burning and let the tinder just like go out on its own. It's nice to sit there on the, when a fire actually starts dying down, and you see all that, red ash tinder, kind of thing. What are they called? You know what I mean? But seeing all those, that redness really looks nice. Looks beautiful, actually. I like watching the fire. I was wondering today, on the way home from the bus, the amount of smoke that's gone over me. I wonder if people can smell the smoke. Why don't they complain about the smoke? Maybe they just get on and smell it and ignore it. I know, don't bother me. All right. Well, they don't know about the paranormal, don't know how to analyse it. They should keep away from paranormal channels then, shouldn't they? So that's what I would do. And the other reason being is because thank you, mate. You're such a blessing. You're such a brilliant guy. I sometimes come watch your channel, because you're just standing there meditating, really, aren't you? I like to know what you meditate on. Maybe I should do some meditation, but I find it hard to do meditation. Meditation to me takes a lot of concentration, and I can't afford to give that concentration. So I don't know how to use that concentration to meditate, but there we go. But yeah, like I said, I've worked on the channel 9 years, and it's, even if I had, stuff to give you, who's really interested in it? How many views do I get now? how many views do I get? The only time I got a lot more views was when we had that fucking shit going on the drama. And we all knew that drama sold. Drama sells, you know, and I was getting like loads of people watching. I think at one time we had like 50 people watching, 50, 60 people watching one video. And I think that was the one where me and Rose faked the disagreement and, you know, broke our relationship. We both texting each other, pissing ourselves laughter. I said, see, I told you, you're going to get viewers because people love the drama. Maybe I should make me a channel under paranormal drama, you know, and like, you know, say what my thoughts are about other people's channels. That'd be fun, wouldn't it, eh? I couldn't do that. I won't do that. I don't want people coming and starting shit on me again. I'm not scared. Well, sometimes I feel a bit scared. Things do like accelerate a little bit, but you know, I would like to capture more activity, but I just don't think this place is that energy to create that activity. And I'm not going to start, you know, diving into like books and researching there to conjure up, you know, spirits. I'm not that kind of person. I'd rather let them come through and do what they want to do. 97%. So the Bushcraft channel video should finish in about 15 minutes, possibly. Which says it's taken 2 hours 51 minutes so far. And I don't think the video is, well, the video did take over 32 gig. So I'm using 32 gig cards. So it took a 32 gig and another 5 gig. So 37 gig, I think it took. And once that's all compressed, I think it makes it larger. But I'm not going to upload it as that large file. I'm going to put it through WinAV and like compress it down to from 32 to like 7 gig or 5 gig or whatever it might compress down to. Then upload it that way. How long it'll take to upload, I've got no idea. Could take an hour, could take 2 hours. Depending on the internet, depending on my bloody processor. The old PC's been playing up a lot lately as well, crashing out and freezing. The woman spirit I've always known is in the kitchen. I don't feel like she's there as much now. Mind you saying that, I did feel like the other day when I was cooking, something actually did touch my face, and I'm not bullshitting you. I know I had the window open, but you know, to let the smoke out because I was cooking. What was I cooking? I don't know. It's bacon and egg, or if it was pork. Can't remember what I was cooking, but I was cooking on like my little mini stove, yeah, because my fucking cooker just don't want to work half the time. I've not cleaned it for fucking years either, and I've got it insured, so if it doesn't like work, all I've got to do is like try it one day, and if it don't work, I'll just ring up general insurance, say, here, my cooker ain't working. And if they can't fix it, then I'll get a new cooker. But I've got these like little camping stoves, and I've been using that one. So it seems to like heat up the saucepan quicker than my cooker does, because my cooker is electric. The camping stove's like gas, propane, and I've been using that. I was cooking on that, and I know I had the window open, but there wasn't no breeze or no dust or anything like that. But it felt like something went like that across my face. And I turned around thinking, what the fuck? I thought someone had got in my house, because it really felt like someone touched my face. As if like, when you go up behind someone and you put your hand on your shoulder, that's what it felt like. And I've turned around thinking, what the fuck? And no way was it a cat. You know, the cat wouldn't have jumped up because she would have like clawed me to shit with her nails. So, you know, it just kind of startled me. I thought, what the fuck? So, you know, I don't know if it's the same woman, But I know there's sometimes, you know, a woman in there. I do sense a woman in there, but little Mary, I think she's gone now. I don't sense Dexter. I don't sense Mary. Who was the other child? Dexter, Mary, and Leonard. All three children gone. I'm not saying that there ain't any other children in there. I don't know because I don't go and live with much. You know, although I've started tidying up the living room, clearing some junk out for like 2 boxes of DVDs the other week. I've got some gaming systems I'm going to be taking to my sister so she can get rid of them later. Some Wii consoles and some Xbox 360s. So she's going to get rid of them for me. But I've been going through all the games, you know, putting them in like, not so much order, but like Xbox games in one box, PlayStation 2 in another box, PlayStation 3 in another box, Wii games in another box. And like, you know, so I know what box has got what. And then, like, you know, I can just say to my sister, there's a box of Wii games, you know, sell them and give me half of what I get for them. You can keep the other half, send them. You know, I really need to get that sorted out. Because that's no reason I can't do. I always had more activity in the living room than anywhere else in the place. And I can't do that while the room's cluttered. And it's still cluttered, but it's getting there. It is actually clearing gradually, bit by bit. Hello, Shrimp. You're not leaving. I won't allow it. Why? What are you going to do? Eh? What are you going to do? You're going to come and spank me? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Eh? Do that on live stream. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Eh? Hey, I'm Shrimp, and I'm here to give Steve a good slapping. We got some trolls here, guys. Right, catch you later, Jessica. I'm not asking for money, fuckhead. I'm just saying that, you know, it costs money. And if people want to give me money, that's up to them. It's their own gesture, their own goodwill. It's a decision. I'm not asking, I'm not begging. Now, when someone does a super chat or a donation, it's down to them. It's their will, their choice. I'm not fucking saying, give me 500 quid or I'll close my channel down. I'm saying that it costs money to keep the channel up and running. Like when you're live streaming through StreamYard, that's £18 fucking month, which I can barely afford to pay. Like, I can't go and buy new equipment because it costs money. Get it in your fucking brain, dickhead. Catch you later, Angela. Yeah, so I'm not closing it down. I'm just saying I'm not going to do any more paranormal for a while. So look at this dick. He always sees his closing channel and lies. He's after attention and more funds. The scope. Hello, Michael. Yeah, I agree there. Hello, Jamie. How's it going, mate? Did anyone block that prick? That's what he is, a prick. Remove. And goodbye. Dickweed. Don't like it. Don't fucking come on here. Numbnuts. No, who the fuck is he to come on here and say, oh, right, you know, what does he say? Because he needs attention and after more funds. Prove that I'm after funds. Have you heard me say tonight, hey guys, give me money? Or I'm closing the channel down? No. Because you're a fucking arsehole. And arseholes like you don't need to be on here. And fucking troll. No, another fake account. I think I know who that one is, actually. Can't prove it, but I think I know who that was. Because he's the one who used to say it all the time. Oh, look, Steve's after more money again. He's a stranger, benefit thief.
Right upside,
yeah, just the same kind of shit.
There is one.
Yeah, screw you, dude. That don't work. I've tried that, Jamie. No, I wanted people on there to do live streams, and they said, "Yeah, I'll come on." They never come on. I like to be on people's channels and talk about the paranormal, like me and Dave done, but Dave doesn't come on much nowadays. He's got things. I think it's medical, and I don't know. But he had a lot of problems with his that building, didn't he, as well? So he's got a lot on his chest, and so I can understand that not being on channel as much. But I've asked people, if they come on and have a chat to me, do an interview, do a joint like ghost box or something. Yeah, but they never do. Waste of time asking. I wouldn't mind interviewing people, but again, you ask them, oh yeah, okay, let us know. And you ask them, oh, sorry, I can't do it tonight. Can you do it tomorrow night? Well, I've got someone else on tomorrow night. Oh, well, don't worry about it. Leave from there and I'll get back to you. And they never get back to you. So what's the point? Joel, go back to scary goats. I picked the goats, mate. I think you did a stream, yeah. Was it last night? I know he did one. See, the thing is, with Dave now is that he does live streams and he deletes them after. Don't he? Because the last one he's got on now is a month ago, Mystery Machine. So if he did one, he's taking it down. Hello, Knowledge Within. Thanks for coming on. So you don't know. I'm just saying, I'm not closing the channel down, but I'm thinking to stop doing a lot, like live stream paranormal. Because I just don't feel that there's enough energy in here, to be honest with you. And I'm not one who's going to try to conjure stuff up. So it could be dangerous doing that way. Unless like something followed me home and I knew it was here. I could feel the energy and things like started happening, seeing shadows and catching stuff on EVP and like the device going off. Then I'd do it. But I just don't feel there's nothing here right now. Yeah, he's probably taking it down, Jamie. So it's not up on his listing now. You went to Pollard's Hill. Why didn't you let me know? I would have met up with you. Have you been to that monument at Pollard's Hill? Up on that Greenland kind of thing. The only way I know how to get up there, you've got to go round the back of the residential area, around where the park is. There's like an entrance. You walk up through that way. I know you go that way, but there is another way. Because I went over there doing some milk detecting. A couple of guys, come up to me, goes, "Oh, milk detecting." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Got anything?" I said, "No." 2 Polish guys, and I was a bit dubious staying there, so I just packed up and came home. 99.5% complete. But yeah, there's like it's like a little park up the top in there with a monument. I've been up there. Pigged myself out with blackberries as well. So a bridge is the passage to another side of Thor. I used to find that story a bit disturbing as small e because I used to worry that the troll was living under that bridge. The 463 stops near the residential estate on that side. The park is way on the other side, and there's like a hill up there, and you can go up this big hill, and then you'll find the monument. That's how I found it anyway. So I was following this pathway up, trying to look for decent blackberries, and I saw this pathway. I thought, where's that going? It led to like this big park. Well, it's not a big park, it's just a small park. Got like a statue monument thing up there, and it looks over Pollard's Hill that way. I haven't been up there for ages, actually. They've actually done all the bins up there as well. They used to have them big wheelie bins. Now they've taken them all away, and they put like these concreted bins in the middle of the road, right? And it's harder to do dumpster diving here now. Unless you see an electronic sitting outside, because the bins are filled up. You ain't going to find anything. Oh, fucking hell, bloody video's finished. Let's see how big the video file was. Let's close down. I mean, you might hear a little bit of audio. Just give me a sec. Two hours 55 minutes that video. How big's the file? File's going to be at least 40 gig. 43 gig. So now I've got to close that down. Close video pad. When it opens up. Close that. Got a headache coming on. Discard. Can't close. Fuck's sake. Right, close that. Now I've got to open. WinAV. File. My computer's really lagged out, man, I tell you. Another thing I need is a new fucking computer. Again. Why is it computers never last long? Right, push. Okay. So it's probably going to take an hour or so to compress the 43 gig down to like 7 gig or whatever. Then I've got to upload it. It's going to take another 2 hours probably. So I don't think it's going to be up for midnight. The early hours of morning. I'll be honest with you, although I'm not really doing any paranormal, I do enjoy getting out. There will probably be more videos of me being out and about on my channel than, in here and doing stuff on here. So this channel will be kind of like neglected for a little while, I'm sorry to say, but hopefully in the new year, once I've got my head around things and, got the bloody living room sorted out a bit more and hopefully got a new DVR, we'll probably start doing some live streams with the DVR again, maybe. I don't know. Just have to see how it goes. chicken chip. Well, there's a chicken chip shop up the road. Lambeth, I think it's called. It's near the post office, heading up towards Pollard's. I think there is a chicken chip. I think there's a chicken and chip shop up near Pollard's Hill on the corner, but I can't remember. No, the one I'll go to is like near Landsworth, I think it is, near the post office. I was thinking of going up there today, actually get something to eat, but I didn't bother. Get your head up. Don't let things get to you. I'm not letting things get to me. I'm just saying, like, I can't do stuff, when stuff ain't happening, You can't, do paranormal when there's nothing around paranormal to do. No, if you're out doing something in a supposedly haunted location, then yeah, you can go out and do stuff, and hopefully, get some kind of activity, possibly some proof that there is activity around that area. But I can't even do that. Because there's no one there around here to do it with. I can't keep going down to Bexley and hoping that my nephews will come out with me. Because Aaron won't do it anymore. Warren ain't well at the moment. Because I was hoping to go down to Bexley and ask him to take me up to Jordan's Wood. And take my other nephew Simon up there as well. And hopefully also invite Bevin, who donated towards the computer, which was 2 years ago. And I keep saying, like, yeah, we meet up. And last time I was going to go down there, she said she couldn't be able to go because she was, like, working, friends and family. So, well, that's the only reason I would have gone down to meet up with her. But because she was, like, busy, I didn't bother going. And I was hoping to go down next month, but if my nephew ain't well enough, I can't be going down now. I could go down and, like, camp out in a garden, just for a camp out kind of thing. But what's the point of that, I might as well just get my tent out and stick it on the balcony, which I was thinking of one night. Stick your old tent out on the balcony and sleep out on the balcony. That'd be fun. I had said about that before, actually. See if I can draw some spiritual energies tent with me. But that's just being silly, that is, But when I've got the funding, and, don't get me wrong, I'm not asking, I'm not begging. If people want to donate, they donate. They don't, they don't. It'd be helpful if people did. But I'm just saying, if I had the money to get a new DVR, I'd set up a new DVR system, get it up and running on PC, and hopefully we could stream like we used to, live stream the DVR system, because then I can have devices in the kitchen, living room, hallway, and in here, and see what activity we get. But I can get a brand new DVR system, set it all up, get it connected, live stream it, might get diddly squat for months. The only time you might get something is something that follows you home, kind of thing. And that's all right, though. Not even a possibility, I think. Unless, like, you've gone somewhere and you piss something off and, didn't like you and it's decided to come home with you. If I knew where there's a haunted bridge, mate, I'd go over there. I live near Pollard's Hill, yeah. If you came back from Pollard's Hill heading towards Streatham Vale, I'm right on the edge of Streatham Vale. Not far from Lidl's. That's all I can say without giving out any further details. But you go past, you come up 463. Well, actually, from Pollard's Hill, 463 goes past my place. So does a 152. But if you was on a 118 or 60, that'd go past my place, past Lidl's. So yeah, 463 would actually go right past my house. Well, my flat. To get from here to my bus stop, it's a 3-minute walk. If that depends on how much gear I'm carrying around with me in my backpack. I'll tell you, I took a backpack with me yesterday. It's so fucking heavy, like it is unbelievable. And you know, I left stuff up there. I left tools up there. I left other bits and pieces up there. And you know what? It's still fucking heavy when I brought it home today. Oh shit, man. So what I'm going to be doing, right, on my other channel, I'm going to get my other little backpack, my little camo one. I'm going to get my little gas stove burner. I just hope I bought my new kettle on, which I did. I bought a new kettle off Amazon. And it only holds like 1 cup, you know, of water. So, you know, it doesn't like take too long for it to boil. I just hoping I bought that back because either tomorrow or Thursday, I'm thinking of just going for a hike. Take my little micro gas burner with a bottle of propane, my kettle, my cup, some coffee, a little bit of sugar, take me action can, take me a knife with me, my little bushcraft knife, in case I find a nice bit of wood. So I want to start trying to do some carving actually. You know, carve my own knife and spoon out of wood. I did make a spoon before out of wood. I even made a spatula out of wood before. Where they've gone now, I don't know. But I just want to go for a walk around, you know. I might even jump on a bus and go further afield, you know, and see if I can find some woodlands and just walk around. No, I was thinking about doing some cemeteries as well, but if I was going to do some cemeteries, it would have meant like taking some ghost hunting gear, which I don't really want to be doing. Because I don't know if I'll ever, you know, feel like in the mood to do any. Hello around the bush, Mulberry Bush. Ah, it stops near you as well. Yeah, the library is on this side of the road, on your left side of the road, next to this other big building, which are for like, you know, old age pensioners, and they have like little clubs and stuff in there. Then as you go past there, you've got the start of the big, you know, residential blocks. Yeah, I think for now, what I might do is like, you know, knock the paranormal on the head. You know, I'm not closing the channel down, as I keep saying. I'm just going to stop the paranormal until the new year. You know, it's not long now. It's August, September, October, November, December, 4 months. I'll still come on, do me like, you know, coffee time chats, let you know what's going on. If I decide to do a ghost box or something, then I might do one. I just don't really feel like doing anything right now. You know, I feel like, you know, Abby understands the way I feel at the moment. You know, I'm still stressed out, you know, because of this fucking court case being put back another year, which has pissed me right off. So this guy can get away for another fucking year playing his online gaming, having fun, while I've got to sit and fucking suffer. And that's another thing what stopped me from doing it, because that was on my mind constantly, you know, wondering what's going to happen. And it's still on my mind. I still need to know what's going to happen. And that's not going to happen until next April again now. Possibly. Maybe later than that. So another thing is like, you know, I feel that my channel gets boring because I've only got 4 people watching right now. I know I've been blabbing on for an hour and 20 minutes, but I know people have got other things to do. So if I do any more live chat streams, it'll probably only be like half an hour. I don't drink beer. I'll only drink. What I do drink is cider. The old, what's it called? Woodstock. I think it's Woodstock cider, the black fruit one. Start drinking them again. I say again, I never used to drink that much, but over the last month, 2 months, I've had 8 cans. Took 2 up with me yesterday. Had 1 last night and 1 today, and another one when I got home today. There ain't no more left, so I've got to go and get some more. Fruit cider. I think it's Woodstock, I think the brand. Get 4 tins for $2.89 in Lidl's. But if it's the other one, then it's like $4.80 for 4. So I'll get mine from Lidl's. I don't really drink too much because it does kind of like dry my throat up a bit, you know. So, you know. Whiskey, Coke, so forth. No, thank you. I don't drink whiskey. That burns my throat. God, last time I ever tried whiskey, I think once I had 1 sip and fucking enough killed me. The only thing that I have drunk strong was, I think it was brandy. Get those little bottles of brandy because I had a real bad cold one. I think it was about 2 years ago. And like, you know, my eyes were sore, my nose was running, my throat was dry. And someone said, like, get the brandy and stick some honey and lemon in and a little bit of sugar. So I've got one of the small bottles. I've got a cup. I poured half a bottle in, put honey, lemon and sugar, mixed up with some warm water. It didn't taste too bad, actually. It got rid of that bloody cold within about a day or 2. I still had half a little bottle of brandy. So one night I just thought, fuck it, you know, just swig it down. But I'm not, you know, like a drinker, you know, like alcohol. I know cider's alcohol, but I mean, like, you know, lager. I do like Foster's when I can afford it. They're £1 a tin now. No, more than £1. I think they're $1.25 a tin now. Foster's. But the little, you know, the cans of black fruit cider I get 4 for £2.89 from Lidl's. So if I've got enough money, I'll buy, you know, a packet of those. If I ain't got enough money, I'll just say, well, fuck the food. I'll buy those if I feel like having one. But I've been away for food this month, you know. Even though I've spent that, you know, like, this bloody drill cost me 45 quid. And then the actual battery operated chainsaw cost me 60. You know, when you're doing bushcrafting, it's so fucking expensive. Because you need a drill to drill the holes, well, screws in. But this kept screwing up all the bloody screws which I was using. So the screws are either shit or this was too small. After screws, I bloody putting that door out to pull out with a hammer. Came with 2 batteries, which is so did my chainsaw. You're using a chainsaw on the bushcraft channel. How fast is it gone converting? It's converted 14% and it still says hour and 35 minutes, hour and 36 minutes until it's finished converting. So what it's doing, it's converting the video, which was 43 gig of the bushcraft channel, or my bushcraft video, which is going on my bushcraft channel later. So it's converting the 43 gig down to a lower compression, and it should end up around about 5 to 7 gig, I think. No more than 10. Then once that's done, I upload it, and uploading can take a couple of hours as well. So I just leave that uploading overnight. Depending on what time I go to sleep. If I go to sleep a bit late and it's uploaded, then I'll just share it then. But if not, I'll do it in the morning. The one I drink is like just over 4%, 4.5%, I think. There's a guy I watch on the Bushcraft channel, which I'm going to send him some bits and pieces, which I don't use. He loves those sweets, those Halbo sweets, I think they're called, Star Mix. So I picked a few packs of those up. I've got one of these extra little pen and penknife, kind of thing, and some other sweets, and I'm going to send that to him because he said that he'd get me some fat wood, which is pine tree residue from sticks, branches. So when I send that to him, I'm just going to drop a note to remind him. So he said he would get some, but last time he did a video, he went out canoeing with his mates. So maybe I either forgot or just didn't bother looking at the time. But I've got his address, so I'm going to send him a little package of sweets and that, and a little penknife and maybe one or two other things, and stick a note in. Hopefully that'll get me some fat wood. If he does, it'd be good, because like fat wood on Amazon's like 14 quid for a small box of 700 grams. I ain't gonna keep spending 7 quid just burning wood on, aren't you? You're burning money away. So if we can get it for me, that'd be cool. Hello, with the witch. And so I'm not closing it. I'm just like considering not doing no more paranormal on his channel for a while. But I just don't feel there's enough energy, or if there is any energy, for me to do anything in here. I like to go out and do some stuff, but as I say, night time is going to be too dangerous, because you can trip over and injure yourself. You could fuck off, right? You could trip over, impale yourself in a branch or something. If you're in the cemetery, you could trip over and smash your head on a headstone. Might not even be found for a couple of days. There's no one around here I can do it with. My nephews don't want to do it. Aaron doesn't. He's giving it up. Warren, he's not been well. Bloody little flies pissing me off. But if I'll ask him, and if he says yeah, then I'll arrange a time to go down there, spend the night at my sister's, and then we go up Jordan's Wood and do something up there. So there is a place I want to go over there, and I did ask him before, and he said yeah. But that's like a year and a half ago when I asked him. But now, because he's not well, he might turn around and say no. So it wouldn't be worth me going down there. And if I did go down and you arranged it, then I could contact Bev Bevin and tell her that I'm going down there. If she wants to come and meet up with me and do a little ghost hunt at Jordan's Wood, then we can do. Now I know where my nan is buried as well now, so I also want to go to Watling Street Cemetery in Dartford, because my daughter was lucky enough to find out where my nan was buried. And last time me and my nephews went there, Aaron and Warren, we tried looking for my nan. We couldn't find it anywhere. But now we know exactly, well, I don't know exactly where it is, but my daughter was able to find the grave number and my nan's full name. So that's a bonus, and I would like to go up there, and give her, my love and respect. So that'd be interesting. We go up there. I mean, if you're talking about Vietnam, I've been watching some Vietnamese and Chinese and doing bushcrafting. They're going out, looking for stuff to survive on. Hello, Ghost Town. How's it going? Cheers, popping on. But as I keep saying, the channel's not closing down, right? It's not closing down. Now, I know I said maybe the end of Haunted Experiences. Maybe the end of doing ghost hunting. Maybe I might give it until next year. What happens next year? And give it another go. Now I've got a fucking bigger fly in here. These are the ones that piss me right off. These bigger flies. I don't know where they come from. I had that buzzing in my ear all night long. I wish I had one of those fly whackers. So I tell you, that's going to drive me insane tonight. No, the only oldest island around here is the one down at Bexley, but that's been knocked down. The only thing that's left there is the main front gate as you drive into the residential that got built on top of the old asylum. At the back of there, you've got the farm fields, which me and my nephew's done 12 times. We kept it as our secret location. And we got shitloads of stuff there, man. I'd like to do that again as well, because that's right at the front of my sister Denise's front door. Come out for the front door, cross a little field, cross a little dirt road, and then in one of the openings in the fence, and you're there. So if we don't go to Jordan's Wood, the woodlands up there, I can do Bexley hospital fields. They're the one what we used to, but again, it's all down to the the conditions, because it could be overgrown. We tried doing it once before, after our 12th visit down there and giving out the location, telling everyone where we were. Still no one went down there to investigate it. But we tried doing it once after that, and the bloody field was all overgrown. Where are you fucking thing? There you are. Missed you. Shit. Get off the light. So sit. I did get him in, but where it's gone, I don't know. He'll be back. Fly, jaws. Hit it and it comes back. The old mosquito started coming out now. Bloody thing nearly bit me. Definitely out. Lucky I got mosquito repellent up there. Right, here's another troll. Where? Ghost Town's not a troll. Yeah, there ain't no asylums around here. Don't even know where the nearest one is, to be honest with you. Dave's invited me up to his place to lock me up in one of the asylum cells overnight, but yeah, fucking flies back. But that's not going to be a possibility. Costs much money to get up there. Fuck fly. Is it piss off out in the hallway? No, it's come back. I just can't get rid of the damn thing. Where's it gone now? I wonder if a fly can come back and haunt you for killing it. I don't like killing animals or insects, but flies really piss me off, Don't do my head in. It's like earwigs. I found an earwig crawling across my sleeping bag a couple of weeks ago. That went on the floor and got squashed. Because they say if an earwig gets in your ear, it can climb in and start tuning the brain, and that would send you crazy. What man? Stay over there. Fuck off over there. Stay over there. No, it's back. Fucking thing went right near my face then. It's just too fast for me. I needed to land. But this one might fucking land. Missed it. Thought I had it, but I missed it. Bloody things piss me off. Telling me, mate. Telling me. As long as he don't land in my drink. No, last time I had one in here, I thought I killed it because I saw it on the computer. I picked it up, threw it out the window, and another one was flying around. I thought, what the fuck? But these ones are so hard to get rid of. I might have to get one of those like fly trappers that gives that special aroma that attracts the flies, and watch it getting zapped. That'd be fun. Let me try something. I'm going to turn the light off and see if it still bothers me. You can't have near the TV more now, I bet. Which it did do. If it comes over near the TV, which it's doing. Get away from the fucking cup. Let's drink the rest of this tea. Yeah, as soon as Key come over here, more missed it. Missed it. Probably kill that one. Another one come up. So annoying these are. Sure, got it laptop. No, I missed him. Thought I had it then, but kind of like slipped across him or her. Hi, Tomcat. Now I've got the window open, but you can't get out because the curtain's down. So, oh, you bastard, it's right on the TV then. So I can't break the screen, so I'm using a glass sock. I thought it would have fucked off out of the hallway, but no. Right, no worries. I might still be here. But, you know, these flies are such a pain in the arse. Make my bloody head hurt. I'll keep trying to swing round and catch the damn thing. Fuck off. Landing on top of me then. Shit. It was quite hot today, yeah. That's why I didn't do much at the bushcraft. She's too tired and exhausted. That's a smaller one, that one. That ain't all right. Got two flies in there now. A smaller one and one of them buggy ones. It wasn't too bad yesterday. It started off cool, then it got hot, then it cooled down a bit again. But apart from that, that is all really. I was going to say, look, all city in here, but it's just dust. Probably dirt from my socks from where I was bushcrafting. Got all this like stuff flying around. People think, oh, like you got orbs everywhere, but no, it's just dust. Probably from the TV, and one of them's definitely a fly because I can see the fly still moving around. Bit pissed off last week, I tell you, man. I was trying to find a cable to charge up one of the cameras. Couldn't find it, so I was digging around over the top there, and my main monitor, which I use, toppled over, hit the plastic antenna and shattered the fucking screen. So now all what I've got, it's a small monitor. Now the thing being, although you can see seven cameras, the eighth one ain't working, which is one of the living room cameras. But that monitor wasn't just a monitor, it was a TV as well, smart TV. And it just went, I thought, shit. I picked it up, the whole fucking glass was shattered. I thought, crap, I ain't got another monitor. But luckily, I found that one. First of all, it didn't come on. Don't know why, but I tried another monitor I got, but it wasn't one of the VGA ones. It's like what I called an HDMI one. And I thought, shit, I ain't got a long enough HDMI cable to put it on that one. So that one wasn't no good. So I thought I'll bring this one in again. And what it was is the actual power cable wasn't working. So I changed the power cable over a couple of times, and in fact, she found one and got that one working. But yeah, fucking pissed me right off breaking a TV. I never watched TV on it. It was just mainly for like the monitor kind of thing, you know. But it was a smart TV monitor. And it cost me, when I originally bought it, like 200 quid. I know you can get TVs cheaper now, but that was a good little TV. I could use the same remote control on this big screen and the other TV, other smart one, but now I saw a couple of little spiders in bushcraft, which I flicked off like little baby ones, but now I'm not too worried because I've tarped all inside the shelter. Makes it look darker in there as well, look darker and spookier in there. But I've tarped it all around, and like if there are any spiders, they'll be behind. I've even tarped the roof as well. So if there's any spiders, they'll be either on top of the roof, running around, or around the sides. Because like before I tarped inside, every time I went up, there's new spider webs with like little like sacks of eggs, and I didn't want 100 little spiders in there. So I thought, stop this, I'm gonna tarp it. I'm not saying that they're gonna get out and like run around, which they probably still will do, but as long as they're behind the tarp and I'm not seeing them, it won't really worry me. I bought some black tape. I started like sealing the tarp up a bit as well, because like where you got two tarps and they're overlaying, over in the two corners when it was raining, water was coming through. So I had to put a tarp outside, or half a tarp on one corner, another half a tarp on the other corner, and then hopefully stop the water coming through the gaps from the overlay, because like you've got tarp there and top right there. It's probably like overlaying, the water's coming through the gap of the overlay. I started taping so the overlay would be stuck together, and it's like waterproof tape. So hopefully, if it rains before I go up there next time, I will know if there's any water or not. Because I now don't actually. That fly's disappeared, thank God. Unless it's like laying there until I turn the light on again, then it'll start up again. But I'm hoping that it's going to stop the rain coming in. The only other way the rain can come in is through the little windows. No, it's not going to affect it too much. So I know that the water was there because when I've gone in there, my bedroll was a little bit wet. And down at the bottom of the tarp where I put my feet, there's a puddle there. So I did like dry that off. And where I've got my little clown Dexter, I've named it Dexter under like Dexter from Kenny's house. But I've got Dexter the clown toy out there, and like I've picked him up and his backside was wet, so I knew there was water there, so I cleared that up as well. I'll make sure it's all dry before I went to sleep, or try to get to sleep last night. But I'm not sure when this video is going to be uploaded because it's only like 31% compression at the moment. And when it's finished compressing to 100%, say it could be anything between 5 and 10 gig, then it's going to take X amount of time for it to upload on YouTube. And I don't know if I'll be awake when it's uploaded. It's a 2-hour, 55-minute video. So, oh, the only thing I didn't record on there, so I knew I was going to get the ump. Over at Lidl's, they had like this metal shelving, right? And I couldn't remember how much it was at first, but I went back there to look at them to see if they still had some in stock. And I had a couple in there. And I asked the guy how much they were, and he said $39.99. So I said, okay, how about the plastic ones? Same price, $39.99. For why fucking paying that for it? I'll have a look on Amazon. So I saw a couple on Amazon and on eBay, and I just like put them as like, you know, watch kind of thing. But I went back there the other day to do some shopping, and the same shelving was now $14.99. So unless they put the wrong price up originally, and then or like reduce it, I don't know. But I bought one, and I took that up there because then, you know, I needed a shelving unit or some shelves myself. So $14.99 I paid for it. Took it up there yesterday. I erected it, but I didn't video it because I knew I was going to get this drop. Because I thought you had to put things like the right way round. And the first time I'd done it, I didn't put it round the right way round, and I'd take it apart, and then there's like these little latches you put at the back, and you've got to put the screw in between two other bits of metal, and then you've got to push it in and then screw it. I'll tell you, it should have been like a 5-10 minute job. It took me about an hour to bloody do it. I'm like, thought I kept losing things. I kept dropping the screws and having to look for the damn things. If I've run, you know, if I lost them, I couldn't find them. I want to build it, but lucky enough, I was able to build it and managed to get it through the door. I put it behind the door. So on part of the video, once it's uploaded, you'll actually see me sitting there with the camera facing me, but behind me you'll see like a metal kind of like shelving unit, but it's kind of flimsy. It's not like I don't know what kind of metal it is, but it is flimsy. So lucky enough, the flooring was like straight enough, and I just stuffed a load of stuff on it. All my tools are in that like partially built second storage thing, like my hammers, axes. I'll put my machete because I tried sharpening them up with machete, still couldn't get it sharp enough. So I put that back in underneath the bed shelter thing, the bed bench at the back. Well, the other one which I was building, which I've not completed yet because I still don't have the right bits. I had to cut part of that away anyway because otherwise I want to get the bloody shelter in. So I need to do the side bit. Then I've got to do the back bit. Then I've got the brackets. I've got the wooden top bit already done. But I need to do the back so like there's no gap there. Because otherwise, you know, you're going to see the gap. And, you know, it's still like work in progress. I could probably, if I had all the bits and pieces for it, you know, like, you know, I could probably have it done within a day, but I don't like rushing things. I was supposed to do the door and the front wall again today, but I knew if I pull that wall down, that front wall, it'll probably bring down half the roof, which I didn't want happening. So I didn't bother. I just like done a little bit of a patch up and left it. Put another padlock thing on the front door. The only thing I didn't do was put a second bolt in the back inside. Because I feel like, you know, having one bolt and one safety chain isn't secure enough for me. And when it is closed up inside and bolted and chained, you've still got a gap there, but I can't do nothing about it. I've already put another piece of wood on top, you know, to close a bit of the gap, but still a gap there. So I've got to either rethink of doing another door, which I don't have the timber for, or just leave it as it is. You know, if I can find someone who's thrown an old wardrobe out I think a wardrobe door would just be perfect for what I need. I don't think I'd have the cat then. Yeah. Oh, be quiet, cat. I'm not feeding you. You've been fucking fed. I'd like to know who that woman was, what I saw in my sleep. A woman, pure white. You know, from head to toe. All her clothes, her face, her hands, her feet. It looked like, you know, she was floating through the door. Really weird. And I know it was a dream because, you know, if I was awake and I saw it, I'd be at that fucking door. I'd be running through those bloody woods coming home. And if I had fucking walk home, take me like 2 hours to get home, I probably would have done it. As long as I picked up my boots and a bottle of drink on the way out and had my clothes on. You know, last night I kept my trousers on, but I'll tell you that sleeping bag's really nice and warm. It's 4 season. And like, you know, it's supposed to keep you warm in, you know, the minus temperatures. I did have the zip undone. And it did, like, you know, a bit of draft got into my arms. And I just done the zip back up and I just curled over and fell back to sleep. But, you know, laying down with my neck has been really hurting lately. Even in here, it's been hurting. I just can't find nothing comfortable enough to keep my neck, you know, in a decent position without it fucking hurting. But last night, though, my neck hurt so bloody much. I'm surprised I did find a bit of a comfortable spot after putting more stuff on as a pillow. I used a shirt. I used a little band cushion I took up there. I used my old sleeping bag, what was up there, but I took my new one up and I bought a new one back. So an old sleeping bag. I had my blow up mattress, which has got a pillow on it. So that's 4 things. You know, if you disconnect, well, you can't disconnect the actual pillar from the blow up, yeah. So I had everything on top of that, like the shirt, the old sleeping bag, and the cushion. And still my neck, you know, it's still, I couldn't get comfortable until, you know, I kept like messing around, getting up, messing around. And eventually I laid down. I thought, well, that's a bit better. Then I eventually fell asleep. But then I got woken up because I heard banging, you know, behind the shelter, as if it's like coming from the woods. Someone was either chopping something down or banging something, you know, at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I think it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. That's when I had that weird dream of that woman coming through the door. Then I woke up at 5 o'clock. You can't really get a decent sleep up there because, like, when you do get sleep, you know, it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when you don't actually get sleep. And then you wake up, you know, 5, 6 o'clock because the birds tweeting outside or the ponies running around or something's going on. And you just don't want to get up. You just kind of like to keep dozing off for another hour or two. I think I'll go up about 9, 10 o'clock. Then I start, you know, I cooked. Oh, there's that fucking fly again. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, why can't you leave me alone? Please let me get it, please. Missed it. Fucking missed it. I want to get that fly, man, I'll tell you. Can't have that fly keep pissing me off. So, yeah, I got up. I think I made coffee. Then I done a few bits and pieces, which I can't remember what I fucking done. Then I cooked the pork line pork. So I had 4 pieces, but I took 2 with me. So I had like marinated chicken, which I cut up in 2 pieces. So yesterday I had like chicken barbecue. Keeps landing near me, but I can't get a damn thing. I hate it when it buzzes right past your ear. I don't think you see it, but it just went right past this ear. Fucking, it's doing my head in. I don't know what it had. I know it's summer and you're going to get flies, but where it's coming from, I just do not know. Probably coming from outside. There's nothing in here that can cause flies, unless it's like something's like attracting the bloody cat shit, you know, cat piss. Got me sock, but the sock ain't heavy enough to whack it one. Keep missing the damn thing. Last time I tried air freshener to, you know, squirt it, but that didn't work. I needed to land on the TV and sit there and I can have a good whack at it. And if I can knock it out, then I can fucking like throw it out the window. Hello, Shelley. I'm not going to be on much longer. Oh, sorry to hear that. Blessings to her. One, my auntie is in hospital. They say she ain't got long to go. My Auntie May. She was one of the best aunties, to be honest with you. I ain't seen her for years. My mum sees her. And then my mum said to me on the phone today, because I rang my mum up. So I got a little bit confused. I thought my daughter said that my mum ain't got long to live. But she was going on about, she heard about my Auntie May who's in hospital. And they reckon she got long to live. My mum went to see her, but my mum started crying and she just could not go and see her. So she's waiting for a phone call so she can go and see her. And like she's saying, like at the moment, like her medication is all over the place, you know, like not as in her system, but on the table. And if it's not taken, they're not giving her medication properly. There's a certain thing that they put on or behind her to raise her back up, yeah. And they didn't do that. They just kind of kept lifting her up on the bed, and it's caused her to get sores on her backside. That's what I'm saying, like the hospital just don't give a shit. So my mum's waiting to go up there because she thinks that she ain't got more than maybe a week or 2 to go. Now, if they have a funeral, you know, if we get invited, I'll probably go, but I don't know, because either her daughter and Colin, the son-in-law, you know, they're kind of like, they can't read and spell and, you know, write and stuff like that. So they've had to have help, you know, to get certain things sorted out. You know, I think that she's got a wheel sorted out. Got a load of stuff that needs to be sorted out as well. My sister said it needs to go down the tip. Then my sister will help out to get rid of it. Clothing, she'll either help to take it down to a charity shop or take it to one of those weigh and buy things, you know. Let's see if I can open the curtain. I can open the curtain, it might fuck off outside. What the hell is that on that curtain? I had to take these curtains off. One, don't give these a fucking wash. Right, Fly, go out there. Piss off. Go with your buddies, or otherwise you'll be ending up in Fly heaven. Mind you, Fly hell for you the way you keep pissing me off tonight. Oh dear. So yeah, me auntie ain't got long to go. So oh, I think I've got it that time. I think. I think my sock whacked it and flicked it over there somewhere. So I heard something go ding. Now I've got a load of dust everywhere again from my computer bit. My little computer, man. Well, I hope I've got rid of that this time. Bloody thing. Sorry, we're that winter witch. It's not nice being on your own. Like my mum said, like, you know, when she goes, like, she's not going to worry. Oh, no, I didn't kill it. It's back. I thought I had him. No, she loves all. My mum loves all the family and everything. Yeah, she's already got a will, and she's gonna have one like proper burial. Is gonna be like $4.5, $5 grand, but she's gonna have like one of those cremations. So, oh, I don't want to be buried. No way am I gonna be buried and have all those fucking like insects chewing me up after I've been buried. No way, because I want to be burnt. That's how I want to go. Cremation. If I can, like, you know, if I've got any good parts of my body, I wouldn't mind donating to someone. Like, you know, if I've got a decent liver or, you know, a lung or my heart, I'm going to say, don't take the brain because I ain't got nothing in there, mate. There's nothing in my brain that anyone can use. Just take my liver, my heart, and, you know, my kidney. Leave the private parts down there. I don't want no one taking them. Just main organs. But, you know, because I got confused, I thought my daughter Jessica was saying it's my mum that was in hospital and that she ain't got long to live. But I was on the bus and the internet was shit. I'm like, I misread it. So I said to my daughter on Facebook, well, I did ring my mum up, see how she was going. And she goes, oh, I'm all right, you know. My mum, you know, because she's 78 years old, she'd been known to keep falling over and, like, hurting herself, you know, like. There's one time she fell over in the bathroom and knocked herself out, and it took ages to contact someone. She's got, like, you know, one of those special push button alarms, and the ambulance came. They couldn't get fucking in, could they? Because like the door was all bolted up, so I had to kick the door in and take her out. So now she doesn't knock the door as much, or she'll have the chain on, and if anything happens, she has to push the buzzer. Yeah, all I got to do is, you know, kick the chain off. But I said to Mum, "How are you?" She goes, "Oh, all right." I thought, well, I thought you weren't feeling well. She goes, "No, I'm all right." She goes, "It's May who's not feeling well." I said, "Why? What's wrong with May?" She goes, "Oh, she's very ill in hospital. Don't think she's got too long to go now." And I think, you know, May was like my mum's favourite sister. Because my mum had 4 sisters. I think it was May, Joyce, I think, Carol, Audrey. What's the other one? Irene. 5, I think she had sisters. I don't know if Mum had any brothers. Can't remember. But Irene died. God knows how many years. She used to live up Ipswich. She died in hospital because her son fucking beat her up and raped her. Bastard. If I got to fucking find him and see where he was, I'd kick the shit out of him. put him in the hospital, see how he likes it. But that's like 15, 20 years ago, I think. Not spoken. I don't know why Auntie Audrey doesn't even speak to me on Facebook. I said hello to her, but she never speaks to me. Don't know why. Even my Auntie Carol, she don't even speak. My Auntie May, she, if I ever saw her or spoke, she was on the phone, said hello, then I'll say hello to her. But, aunts. Look, open the fucking curtain. Why don't you go out the curtain? Piss off. No, you just like bothering me, don't you? I think this fire's a demon in disguise. Like pissed me off. Yeah, sending loving and prayers your way. Hope she feels better soon. Yeah, I said to my mum, like, oh, you got plenty of years, don't you know that people can live up to like 120 nowadays? Yeah, well, I don't want to live that fucking long, she goes. I've got too many problems. Well, guys, I'm not well enough and I don't think I'll survive that long. I said, you shouldn't be saying that. She goes, well, I've already done my will and I've done this and done that. Okay. Goes, don't worry. You'll have some money when I go. I said, Mum, I'm not worried about the money. I'm more worried about you than anything else. Oh, I'm all right. I said, you know what you want to do? She goes, what? I said, no, those padded cells. Why don't you get some padded stuff put all around the wall so when you do fall over, you ain't going to hurt yourself as much? I said, oh, thanks, Steve. No, I dropped my webcam. Oh, that fly is going to be the death of me tonight, I tell you. It really is. Right, ain't it? Go to step 2. I'm just going to the loo for a minute. Right, I can't hit it with my sock. Let's go to suffocating a motherfucker with a spray for air freshener. See if that helps. I'll get it on the TV, it won't really matter. Can't see it anywhere at the moment, but if I know it's around. Luckily, if it followed me in the bathroom, he's got shut in the bathroom. So, air freshener. This is Dettol, Nutria, Refine, Freshness, for true freshness. Don't know what scent it is, but we'll see if that happens. Right, snack time. No little, who remembers the milk bottle? Milk bottle sweeties. Cobwebs in here. I'll get a cloth and whiten those cobwebs off later. Oh, I can't like the fucking thing. Cheers. Where's the milk then? It says milk bottle. No milk in it. Oh, it is milk. Ah, okay. My mum's always lovely. No, usually every year she gives us money, but she didn't do it this year. Don't know why. But she gives us money for Christmas. So we might get a bonus Christmas. Don't know. Said she went out shopping yesterday with my sister Wendy. When I heard that, I thought, oh my God. Wendy ain't no chicken spring. She's done bad to my mum before, but it's all sorted now. But goes, oh, I offered to buy some Wendy some stuff, but she said no, she didn't want nothing. My mum went up and bought like some towels, some new curtains, and some other bits and pieces. So her birthday in 2 weeks. Guys, don't you get me nothing? I don't want to, just get me a card, that's all I want. I said, you know what, Mum? I'll tell you what I'll get. She goes, I told you I don't know. I'll go, nah, listen, I'll tell you what I'll get you. On your birthday, you'll have a nice knock on the door and it'll be a striptease artist. And the man be standing there waggling it. He goes, don't you dare. He goes, oh, I don't want that. He goes, you save your money. I said, Mum, I'm just kidding. I'll go, I know, but you know, that wouldn't give me no feel, as she said. I thought, a nice young attractive man, you know, wagging his bitch would not give you that. Nope. Go seen one, you've seen them all, haven't you? Well, okay, I'll save me money then. I wouldn't do that anyway, but you know, I bought a couple of packets of the old peanut covering chocolate and the old raisin chocolate. Polished off the half a packet of those each today because I had half a packet the other day. I've got I bought 6 packets, I think, of those mixed gems or whatever they're called from Lidl's, just like little wine gum sweets, 36p each per packet. Get quite a lot in there as well. So I took about them up with me. Ate them yesterday during the daytime, a little bit at night. Finished off at night time. Well, you chicken shit, you're not around now, are you? No, I've got the fucking spray. Little bastard. I'm not really one who, you know, really eats a lot of sweets actually, but no, I can afford them. They're cheap enough to buy them. Oh, I'm a lovely guy. Fuck me, man. Not actually, you know. You know, thank you. So that's really the thing, like. Christ, I've been on 2 hours and 20 minutes. Didn't know I've been on that long. Time flies, doesn't it, eh? Should go off soon. Another half hour, that'll be it. So with all these haters and trolls that keep picking on me, yeah, if they got to know me, they wouldn't do it. They do it because they're fucking jealous of who I am and what I am. No, even when I ain't got a lot of money, if I see a homeless guy up at the shopping centre, I used to give him money. I've got video of. I did a video of me giving a guy a £5, which was my money for meal at night, plus some shopping. And I videoed it just to prove that I do it, yeah. Then a few days later, someone had to try and better me, saying that he gave someone £10, but there wasn't no fucking video proof of it. But I don't give money to people now. If I give anything to homeless, it's food. I go into the shop, buy food, bottle of drink, and that's it. Done it a couple of months ago, right? Gave the man, the black guy, right? We sitting, I've got to change, mate. I said, no, I'm going shopping. I use card, mate. He goes, all right. Went in there, bought him a sandwich and a bottle of drink, came out, gave him a sandwich and a bottle of drink. And the cheeky bugger goes, got any money? I said, no, mate, I bought you a sandwich and drink. I don't give money to people because I don't know what you're going to spend it on. For you, I know you can spend it on drugs, alcohol, cigarettes. I do it that way now. You know, if you're hungry, I want to see you eat. I want to see you drink. I don't want to see people wasting the money. Because that's what people do. You know, get homeless people saying that they're starving. They're not starving, they just want it for fucking drugs and alcohol and cigarettes. No, it's mainly men I see, but there's not, you know, I know there's women out there, you know, begging for money. But if I think they look a bit suspicious, I don't. You know, you look at the type of clothing they got on there. I saw a woman with a really nice handbag, decent trainers. I think she might have been, I know she was Asian, probably like Pakistani or Hindi or something like that. Sitting there, all cut. I'm hungry. And the clothes she had on there, not one tear. You know, they look like they'd just come out from the cleaners or something, you know. I thought, yeah, well, you're not fucking getting nothing from me. So you, mate. Go and sell your nice clothes and put some dirty clothes on. Then I might do something. Which is like, you know, well smartly dressed. I don't know why people sit and listen to me after time I tell you, to be honest with you. And I'll give out too much information about myself and personal stuff about myself and my family, which I shouldn't do, but I can't see why not. As long as people don't use it against me, which someone did use against me, made it worse than it sounded. A lot worse. Made me look like a fucking pedophile, racist and sex offender and God knows what else. But that's still been looked into. Well, it has been looked into. Fucking court has postponed it until next year again. That's still stress and anxiety and depression. Waiting for that to fucking get over and done with. But I try to help with anyone, you know, even on here. Remember the time that, you know, if I was streaming and Rose was streaming, I'll leave. I'll stop my channel, go over to her channel. And several other people that used to stream, I'll end my channel and go over to there and support them. Half of them never done it for me, but I still done it for them. And then I said, fuck it, you know, I ain't going to do it anymore. But I do it sometimes with other people, like Dave or Rose sometimes. You know, if Rose is streaming, I ain't got really much to say or do, then I'll end the stream and go and say hello to her, the side chat. But I've helped out so many people on here, and all I got was a slap in the face out of half of them. I know a lot of you have been here supporting me for quite a long time, which I do appreciate, yeah. A lot of you have actually donated, which I appreciate as well. But when people donate, I get another slap in the face by the haters. Oh, look, he's begging. He's asking for money. Like tonight. Had a troll in here. What, he's asking for money? No, I'm just saying, like, things like this, hobbies cost money. Money I don't have at the moment. Keep buying. You know, I just bought a new battery operated bloody chainsaw, which cost me 60 quid. A drill will cost me 50 quid. You know, things cost money. Streaming costs money. So your Streamyard, that's £18 a month. Because with Streamyard, the basic free one, you only get 18 hours, 20 hours. With the paid one, you get constant streaming for 18 quid. And I think they're going to be putting that up as well. Streamyard to 20 quid. I see the people want to donate, they donate out of the goodness of their heart, their generosity. I'm not sitting here begging. You know, and I don't want to be losing my channel because of the haters. No, as I said earlier, I'm not feeling no form of spiritual energy in here at the moment. So I'm not going to waste my time and your time trying to communicate with something that's not here. Now, if I can get the money put together to buy a new DVR system and get it connected to the PC, then we can start doing streams in the kitchen, living room, and even in here, like we used to do 2.5 years ago. But because the DVR system ain't working, well, it's working, but it's not recording on the hard drive, and it's not connecting to the PC, so we can't do it. That's why I need a new one. But if it takes until next year to get one, that's when it'll have to be. And if I do get a new one, will I stream it? Will I still be doing the paranormal? That's why I had to find something else to do in my time, hobbies. That's why I'm doing bushcrafting. At least you've got video content going up on there. And there will be another video up there early in the hours of the morning. I'm still compressing at the moment. Says 27 minutes until the file is finished compressing. Then that means I can get off here and go onto my other channel and start uploading it. But it could take about an hour, 2 hours for it to upload on the other channel. And there's so much content on here, people can always go back and watch the more interesting stuff from 5-6 years ago up until 2.5 years ago. So that's when the channel started going down, about 2 years ago. With all the hate and the drama bullshit. And really didn't do much after that. Tried to get back into it, doing ghost boxing and the odd Ouija board and, you know, mirror session, doll session. But I just wasn't feeling the energy. So that's why I'm not doing it anymore until I decide to. I know it says this may be the end. That's why I said maybe. Doesn't mean it's going to. And if I stop the paranormal completely, guys, even if I stopped completely, the channel will still be here. I'll still come on and do, like, you know, your coffee chat and let you know if anything exciting is happening. If I'm going to go out and do an investigation, or if I am going to do a little ghost session on here at any time, just means I'm not going to do any more this year, I don't think. I just don't follow me home from, you know, where I go and, like, you know, activity starts up, then I'll do some more. But, you know, I'm not going to start sitting there conjuring shit up and making like, you know, negative energies come attack me. I'm being attacked as is by the bloody brambles outside. Oh. What way is it? Brambles in the bloody woods. Straight bloody arm. No, it ain't a spirit that attacked me. It's a bloody branch that attacked me with spikes. With pointed bloody needles. Didn't even notice it until early this morning. But look how many videos I've got on my channel here. I know, like, you know, last 100 or so, just been coffee chat ones, boring ones. But if you go back on some of the videos, like from 2013, 2014, 2015, some of them I've had like thousands and thousands of views. I think I had like 16,000, 17,000 views on one video. Got 2.7k subscribers. And I'm not just, you know, I'm not going to be stupid enough just to say sod it and like, that's it, you know, close your channel down, because it's taken me 9 years to do this channel. And I say like 80% of it's got good content on there. And the only reason I'm keeping it up here is, you know, to keep you updated and do the coffee chat one, just a general blab one like I'm doing now, which has been going on for quite a long time. What was it, about 2 hours 45 minutes, 2 hours 30 minutes. At least it gives you somewhere to go and chat to other people, you know, to people you know on social media, to new people that come on here, so you're making new friends. You know, that's the only reason why I'm still keeping the channel up, and for the content. Because I know there's loads of channels that you go to, yeah, but look, let's say if you're a brand new YouTuber, right, brand new to YouTube, and you saw my channel, right, and you come onto it, I guarantee you that you're going to start making friends there and then, within seconds. And you're going to follow their channel. You're going to say, oh, is that your channel name? Yeah, that's my channel name. Okay, I'll go over and subscribe to it. So you go over to subscribe to it, watch their content, you start talking to them, and that's how it gets around. You might meet, the odd little shit out there. It's going to cause you problems, but you just block them and ignore them, like I have to do now. No, I'm not saying who it was, because I can't remember who it was, but a few people have actually come to me and said, you know, Steve, you inspire me, you and your channel. And I had one comment a few years ago when I spoke about, you know, coping with my stress and depression and anxiety. And a guy actually commented on my channel saying, thank you so much for that. You've helped me with my stress and anxiety and depression, and you've given me the willpower to carry on and to do something with my life. And I thought, well, as long as I've helped you, I might have helped a few other people, you know, I don't know. I did speak about my stress and depression and anxiety on one of my bushcraft channels the other day, well, about a week or two ago. And I said, look, stress and depression and anxiety is all negative, right? It's a mental issue that people get. But to try and, you know, overcome that and not be so stressed and depressed and have anxiety, build up, get out and do something like I have. Get yourself a new hobby. I know hobbies can be expensive, yeah, but there are hobbies you can get and do without any money. You know, you can go out hiking. Right, you might need a hiking shoes, but you know, what's the cost of a pair of hiking shoes nowadays? I don't go out and buy expensive hiking shoes. I just buy a pair of trainers and that's it. Keep wearing them until they start falling apart, and I'm going to buy another pair. So bushcraft, you go out, you know, watch hundreds of different videos on bushcrafting, learn from other content. All you need is a knife, some string. You know, if you're in the UK, this is a knife, string, hammer, and some nails. And maybe, you know, one knows like 5 things, unless you want to take a lighter or matches, you know. And go and learn bushcrafting. Buy yourself a tent and go out do some wild camping like I've been doing. Fishing, get yourself a fishing rod. Mind you, the fishing license is like 30 quid, so you'll have to get a fishing license, but go out fishing. Do nature walks. Get a camera, take pictures of all the pretty flowers and birds and the bees and the honeysuckle trees or whatever, you know. You ain't got to sit indoors and be bored out your brains every single day and moping around. That's what I do after these fucking hobbies. If I'm not doing nothing with the paranormal, I'm happy being outside, you know, doing something. No, even if it's just, you know, although I've been to the bushcraft yesterday and stayed overnight, and I was going to stay all day today, and tonight I was going to stay, but because I didn't get much, my neck was hurting, I decided to come home early today, sleep in my bed tonight, try to get some rest. And I'm not saying tomorrow, might be tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not saying it'd be tomorrow, but it might be Thursday. I'm just going to get my smaller backpack, put my little bottle of butane gas with my little mini gas lighter cooker thing, my cup, take some coffee, some sugar, some definitely water because I'm going to need water, and I'm just going to go for a walk somewhere, any over the common or somewhere, and just sit and have a relaxing day and put the kettle on, have a cup of coffee, and chill out. You know, I don't have to be up the bushcraft to do that. I was thinking about taking a knife and some string and going somewhere else if I don't go to Mitcham Common, go try to find another woodlands and just do a little day time out, you know, kind of thing, and make it an A-frame. You know, it's just a branch going across on 2 sticks with, you know, like the V shape. So you've got the V shape, you've got the long stick going across them, and then you just like put a load of sticks, you know, going downwards, and that's your A-frame. It keep you covered from any rain if it starts raining. So I was thinking about doing that as well, you know, just going out and doing day walks and day campouts, and you know, I say take some coffee or drinking chocolate, take a little saucepan, you know, take a tin of beans and sausages or something and cook those up. And just, you know, do some videoing and just chill out for the day. Let's catch up with what was being said. Seeing that stream, I'm not sure what one that was. Oh, you love my channel, thank you very much. I love you too. Cozy and comforting. Oh my god, are you sure about that? I thought I was like kind of like depressed people and getting bored. That's why, you know, like 1 minute I've got 10 people here, the next minute I've got 4 people, then like 5 people, then 7 people, then 10 people, and I don't think I'll get more than 10 people on here sometimes. Actually, earlier I had 15. But I don't get more than 15 on here now. It don't really bother me because, like, you know, if people want to watch the channel, they come and watch it. If they watch it and start falling asleep and get bored, then that's up to them, you know. I try not to bore you, but I know I can be a boring fart sometimes. I do repeat myself sometimes, but the only reason I repeat myself because, like, people come in who wasn't here earlier, you know. And, you know, if I have to talk about, you know, illnesses and it helps people, then great, you know. If I've helped people through stress and depression and anxiety, I'm happy with that. But I'll probably give people stress and depression and anxiety just talking. Oh my God, you drive me fucking crazy. Oh, fuck this channel, I'm going. I'm not coming back. Sodding. No, I do like people caring and supporting each other. That's one good thing. You know, when you've got something you need to say and you're not sure how people, you know, react, that's one thing you got to be careful. But when something, you know, like when you came on and you said like about when your relatives not well, at least you got people here, you know, who are kind of caring and understanding, and they give you, like, you know, prayers. Send her prayers, you know. Hope she gets better soon. You know. It's like with my Auntie May. I said to my mum today when I spoke to her, I said, I ain't seen May for fucking ages, man. I said, well, when you do go and see her, you know, tell her, you know, I send my regards and love and prayers to her. Because, yeah, all right, I'll do that. But I don't think she's got that long. I think they said probably no more than 2 weeks, if that. Because the hospital ain't looking after her properly. It's like when my dad died, he was in hospital with dementia and Alzheimer's disease. And, you know, he wasn't eating. No, he wasn't eating hardly at all. You know, a mouse would probably survive a lot longer than what he was eating. And my stepmom, Joan, I didn't know this until I actually got to the hospital. She told the doctor and nurses not to feed him. It's just a waste of time. You know, I got that phone call from my sister. This is when I was with my ex-wife. You know, my kids. The ex-wife was working. Got a phone call from my sister saying, "You've got to get down here. Dad ain't going to last the night." Told me where, you know, what hospital it was and everything. I rang up my sister-in-law, Rose. Said, look, I've got to go, you know, can you come around and look after the kids? Yeah, all right, go now. I said, no, I won't until you get here. She goes, no, go. I'll be there in 5 minutes. She only lived up the road. So I said, well, you know, you will be here. She goes, yeah, I promise I'll I'll definitely be there. I ain't going to leave your kids alone. You know, your dad's, you know, you got to be with your dad. So I said, thanks, Rose. So I just grabbed my coat, grabbed my wallet, the key. I went rushing down to the tube station. I got on the tube to London Bridge. And then from London Bridge, I had to get off somewhere near Dartford, I think it was. Then I had to get another bus to the hospital. And I, you know, when I got there, I tell you, it was bad. You know, I'm not being kind of like horrible and nasty, but know the way the Jews were treated in concentration camps, and they were starved, and they was all like bone. That's what my dad looked like in hospital. That choked me really bad, that did. I really felt like having to go at my stepmum, but I could understand that, you know, if he's not eating and he's throwing it up all the time, what's the point of feeding him? You know, put him on the drip, which he was on. And, you know, I stayed overnight. You know, my mum was there, my stepmum. His brother David was there, and David's wife, I think, was there as well. One of his nephews, Brian, was there, but as I got there, Brian had to leave, so I didn't get to say hello to Brian properly. My sister Denise was there. Sandra was there, which is my other sister. I can't remember if Wendy was there. But they all had to go. But I said, look, I want to stay, but, you know, we want you to stay with me. And my sister Sandra said, yeah, I'll stay. But I'll have to go home and, you know, feed the kids and make sure they're okay. And I'll come back, which she did do. And, like, you know, when she went, I was just sitting there next to my dad. And I still remember it today. I was stroking his head because he had a bald head. I was stroking his head like that, saying, Dad, you know I love you. I always will, but don't think I'm being nasty, but, you know, if you've got to go, go. Don't keep holding it in. Just let it go. And then, like, I started falling asleep. And I was, like, kind of, like, leaning over him. And then when my sister got back, she made, you know, she opened the door and I kind of, like, woke up. And she stayed, you know, with us and kind of, like, slept a little bit. But I was, like, still holding my dad's hand. And, you know, he had a tattoo with a sparrow, and that's why I got that one. Because I loved him and I wanted something to remember him by. Well, I got some of his ashes. And, you know, my sister decided to ring up one of her daughters, I think about 9 o'clock. And she put the phone to my dad's ear. And I didn't know if my dad could hear, you know, whatsoever or whatever, because it seemed like he might have been brain dead or something, yeah. And my sister goes to, can't remember what one I think it was, what daughter it was. But anyway, whatever daughter it was, goes, tell Granddad you love him. So I could hear, you know, my daughter, my sister's daughter going, Granddad love you, Granddad love you. And all of a sudden he just took 2 breaths and went. And we both choked up and started crying. Called a nurse in. I think my dad's gone. I'll be in a minute, check over him. Half an hour later, she comes in to check him. Oh, yeah, he's definitely gone. Well, yeah, you can see because all his fucking face is grey now, isn't it, you stupid bitch? Why they didn't, you know, check him when we called him there and then. Took a half hour to come back and check him. But at least he's in a better place now. You know, I believe I've possibly seen him. You know, when I was in temporary accommodation over at Hall Place, Mitcham, White normally went across when I was doing a live stream. Well, I think I was doing a live stream. Can't remember if it was a live stream or just a recording. But I actually saw this white figure go from the bathroom across the kitchen. Because when I was in temporary accommodation, it was like one room, bedroom, living room, kitchen, all one room. The only separate one was the bathroom, which was on that side of the wall. And I was going, like, if that's you, Dad, you know, if you're around, can you walk past the kitchen? And I actually saw this white figure, this shimmery, kind of like see-through figure, come out the bathroom, walk past the kitchen. Oh, fucking hell. Is that you, Dad? I said, if that's you, Dad, can you walk back to the bathroom? And the same figure, shivery white figure, went back past the kitchen into the bathroom. Now, on the video, all it is an orb. But to me, it's like a 5'5" fucking white anomaly. And I believe that was my dad. I don't care what anyone says. I think I know that's my dad. But that's when I was in Hall Place. Before I got evicted, I believe that he was the one who opened the bedroom door. And he was the one who made me have that sleep paralysis that particular night. And that was only a month and a half after he died. But the Hall Place was like probably about a year and a half later. I still feel he's around me sometimes, but he's more with my daughter Jessica, you know, looking after her and his grandkids that he never got to see. So, you know, I still remember my dad. You know, I still love him as he was. Never got, you know, into too much trouble with him. You're gonna have to bloody catch a pain in the arse. She don't shit in her shit box. She sits on the floor. She pees in it, but she won't shit in it after time. And when you clear it out, you know, she's shitting it for a day, 2 days, and then shits on the. Ain't good here. I try to be nice to people. I try to be friendly. Oh, you little fib! I've seen you on quite a few channels, Shelley. Well, I can say. I think you was on Matt's channel the other day. I think I saw you on there because I was just like prowling around, you know. I don't bother talking some of the times. I just like sit and watch and listen. He was in these military outfit places buying, you know, stuff for camping, I think it was. And he bought like a 3-in-1 fire starter and something else. I was just sitting there watching. Oh, I'm sure you was on that channel then. I saw you on Dave's channel the other night. Can't remember what other channels I've seen you on, but you've been on a few. I know you have. Yeah, see, with depression, you just know how hard it is. It is really hard, and people don't understand that, especially the haters. You know, the one who comes on and trolls you, you know. They don't realise that, you know, people have certain mental illnesses, and they're the little shits that kind of contribute to it. You know, that's what pisses me off when they contribute. It make you feel more stressed than, you know, that anxiety, and depression, and stress. Now you come on here talking, and you want to talk to people who you know, try to enlighten people, try to advise people, and you get little dickheads out there coming on and ruin things for you. I wouldn't do it to their channel. Why do it to us? Because we're easy targets, I suppose. And, like, you know, when we do get the haters and the trolls on here, I can be distracted sometimes. I don't want to be distracted. I don't want to keep, you know, come off the topic. But it does happen. But luckily, you excellent moderators get rid of them when you see them. Not all the time, but some of the time. You know, if I wish I could have a dog, but we can't have a dog here. The only time I could have a dog if I had a garden, you know, and the bottom row has gardens. You know, I'm only just about allowed to have a cat because the therapy side of it, apparently. They said, well, only get the cat if you need it. I said, well, we help with therapy, you know, going through the stress and anxiety and depression. But that little shit gives me more fucking stress, anxiety, depression. A couple of times I felt like getting rid of her. Honestly, I have. He's saying, you keep on, I'm going to fucking get rid of you. I said, I'll open the window and let you jump out. If you hurt yourself, you hurt yourself. Go and defend yourself. Go out and hunt your own fucking food. And she sits there looking at me going, you don't mean it. Stop saying things that you don't mean. When you little shit. Well, it's nearly finished converting. I've got 6 more minutes for it to finish converting. Then I've got to make sure the bloody audio works. So I've done it before. Got all the files together, joined them together, saved the file into one big format, and then when I play it back, there was no fucking audio. So I had to restart again. That was like 5 months ago. Then there's a time I uploaded a video to YouTube. That took like 2.5 hours to upload. And all the way through the video, there wasn't no audio. But on Windows Media Player,
there were no audio. But on another audio player I use, there was audio. So I just like, luckily I still had all the files, you know, on video pad. I just like redone it all again. And the second time it actually worked and uploaded properly. I think it's just like an issue with the upload. I got it working eventually. My landowner has poodles, right little sods they are. And he has those little ankle biters. What are they called? Them ankle biters. Not Chihuahuas, the other one. I can't remember. But he has these little fucking ankle biters. And I'll tell you, one does not stop barking all the time. It's always barking. But I can hear it everywhere I am in my bushcraft, in my shelter. You know when he's there, the landlord, fucking dog's barking all the time. I'm doing some stuff one day and I'm thinking, for fuck's sake, why don't that dog ever shut up? And suddenly it shut up. I thought, really, shut up? 5 minutes later, it's off again. Can't think what the other dogs are. I was going to say Jack Daniels. Who's fucking this alcohol? No, I can't remember. Little ankle biters they are. Fucking things. Poodles. He's got poodles. That's a nice poodle. He'll bark at you for a little while, then he'll come over and let you stroke him. But if I ever moved and I had a garden, I'd love to have a dog. I would take him up to the woods so I can get some permission in some woodlands and build another shelter. But I think I'm getting too old for that now. I'm 56, 57 in December. So, like, I'm getting old. Well, 1963. So what's that, 57? Am I 56 or 57? If I'm born in 1963, what am I? 56 or 57? So will I be 57 this year or 58? I don't know. I still feel fucking old. Jack Russell's. That's alarm. That's what I'm trying to think. And I'm glad I felt you in some way. Oh, the screen just went up rather quickly. Still catching up. It's horrible to, have someone that's passed, a loved one. No, even my stepdad, Ronald, he was a funny guy. Miss him as well. Now, my mum's got a surprise coming this week. I can't tell you because, like someone might go and splatter all the information out on Facebook, but my sisters are going to take my mum somewhere this weekend. And it's going to bring back some memories for her. I'll tell you that for one thing, yeah. Because she's not been to this location for a very, very long time. Oh, I can be boring. Just don't get on the wrong side of me. I'll bore you fucking tears otherwise. See, like, I have all three. I have anxiety, depression, and stress. No, what is the worst? Anxiety is when you're like, you can't control yourself. You don't know if you're going to the right place. You don't know if you've got things all sorted out. You need to do this, and kind of like, to me, it's kind of like confusion. When I go out, I'm thinking, well, am I going to get the bus on time? Am I wearing the right clothes? Am I going to be at an interview on time? That's anxiety for me. Depression, it's when you're moping around, you feel down and out, and completely stressed out and bored and lonely, and you just want to go out and jump underneath a fucking bus or a tube or a train or something like that, or jump off a building. And stress is just where, for me, it's like, well, I've got nothing to do, I'm fed up. Even with, depression, you think, it's life worth living still, kind of thing. And I've gone through all three of them. I still have all three of them. If you don't call that mental illness, what the fuck is mental illness? There's other kind of things that can be a part of mental illness. I know that for a fact. So like that, you've got the anxiety because your husband not being well. You've got the worries of what's going to happen, what will happen. Will it get? Hopefully, it won't get worse. But will it get worse? Will it get better? You got to keep getting things all sorted out, and you're panicking and worrying, like the medical costs going to be enough. You've got private medical care, and the kind of medication he's on, is it going to make him feel better or worse, and all that kind of stuff. That's the way I see it. Could be wrong, but that's the way I see things. No, not too far from me, Suffolk. I'm in Surrey. Now, some people think I just talk shit, which I do. To be honest with you, just passed. To be honest, it just passes the time. Lets you come on here and talk as well, If I help people, then great, I help people. If I bore people, I'm sorry I bore you. No, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be part of the channel. You don't have to spend your time on here watching. Right, now, where's that bloody video saved to? Gosh, is that one? No, it's the 43 gig one. So after using one program, my Bushcraft one, right, which I'm going to upload in a little bit, that actually, the whole file was 43 gig. If I uploaded that file on YouTube, that'd take days. And I mean days to upload, yeah. So I now put it through a program I've always loved using called WinAV. Now what that does, you load in the file and it compresses from, it compresses it to AV, or I think it's MP4. Now you do lose a bit of quality on it sometimes. Sometimes it does come out really shit and blurry. I'm just going to quickly check it now, actually. Just move myself for a second. Yeah, see, in some parts it does come out a little bit blurry. Quick sneak peek. There's me working on the bloody door again. There's where I put the second light padlock up on there. But, if I scroll back down and keep going, it is dark in the building most of the time because I ain't got a lot of light. The only light's coming through is in the window, the doorway. There's me. See what I mean? I tripped over there.
because of stump. See there, I've lost audio. Don't tell me there's no audio. See, all that time there's no fucking audio now. Oh, fuck it, that's a waste of time. I'm sure there was audio up here. No, no audio. It's audio up to about here. Then the audio disappears. So that's a waste of time. 4 hours of doing that video. So now, the original video. Is that the original one? No, that's 43 gig. Where's the other one? No, it's done on both videos. Fuck it. So it won't be uploaded tonight. It's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to have to put it all through WinAV. Because it did not save all the files. No, you're talking like from there, which is an hour and 5 minutes, say. So from there all the way through there, no audio. Motherfucking thing. Well, hopefully I won't be up tonight. That's all I say. Can't do nothing about it. That's the only problem with that bloody software. You know, they want like 40 quid for the full version. What I do a YouTube search for the serial code and I'll find the serial code. And usually it works perfectly, but for some reason tonight it didn't want to do it. Right. It records some of the audio. So I normally use this program. I normally use this one. And you know what? I ain't even got the video files anymore because I deleted them. Yeah, I deleted the video files. Yeah, the video files that I had in the folder after putting it over to that compression program, not the compression, but I wonder if that might be it. Oh no, I have got them. Thank God for that. So all I'll have to do is rename all these and put it through WinAV. Because like the night vision one, nighttime one, you can see it's working. You can hear the sound, right?
I bought some carrots up for the little pony.
I know the timestamp's wrong on that as well, but that's definitely the from the video file. So that's me doing the bird thing.
I took up a birdhouse thing, which I erected up on a tree. So all the video files, I've got some, but for some reason, the sound ain't coming through the final saved files and the compression files. Oh, so you weren't on. I thought I saw you on the other night. I do apologise, probably wrong. Right, well, I'm going to shut off because it's gone 12 o'clock, 10 past 12. I'm going to quickly see if I can get these files redone. Put it through WinAV. I'm just going to rename these files and start scratch again because these ain't going to work. So the video might not be up. Well, the video won't be up tonight. It'll be up sometime during the daytime. When, I don't know. But yeah, cheers coming on. Lots of love, prayers to everyone that needs the prayers, and I'll see you whenever I'm on next. When that be, I don't know, because it's just random times I come on. And any time I do come on, just be coffee time chats and stuff like that. It won't be paranormal. Not until the new year, if I do anything in the new year. Yeah. Okay, I'll catch you all later. Night, everyone. Have a good week. Bye for now.